Hello guys. I think I made it in time, right? Let me pull this on up over here. Find the page. How is everyone doing tonight? I am so excited to be here tonight with our Club Couture transfer. I've been working with this transfer all month long. I know we're only like 1 week into the month, right? But seriously. So let me make sure. I'm pretty sure I went live on our VIP group and on our Facebook page. Let me hop on over there and I'll pull up the comments. Drop me a line. Let me know that you are here. You never know when I'm going to reach out and say hello with a little surprise. So make sure to let me know that you are here. So tonight we will be working on our Club Couture project. I've been in the studio all day. Look at me. I just pulled up on the computer and I was like, oh. So tonight we're going to be working with our thing. But July is always a fun month for us. Because in July we actually release 1 out of 2 of our major catalogs. So one gets released in January and one gets released in July. So in a couple weeks, actually in 1 week to be exact, you guys will have access to that. Woo! And I cannot wait. It will bring in all of the fall and all of the winter and just really get us thinking about the end of summer. I know we're not ready to be there yet, but by the time this caddy comes out and you get a chance to look at it, we will be in that mode, going that way at least. So again, say hello. Let me know that you are here. What I'm going to do is I have one of these. So we made this, right? And if you're not in my VIP group and you missed this, make sure to say VIP below and I'll give you that link. Because I have a special going on after this post, after our live in my VIP group, that you're going to want to see if you like being creative. Okay, so that video is over there if you want to take a look at it. Let me just go over my notes. It gets hot in this room and then I get excited to be on with you guys. Woo! So we have a new catalog. It's a full overhaul. So that means on our website, you're going to get a whole bunch of deals and promotions and last chance items. And if you saw something earlier and you're like, oh my God, I love that transfer, I want to get it, head on over there and get it because it's going to be gone when we bring out that new full-size catalog. That's coming out on July 14th. Also keep an eye on events. That goes right along with it, right? Because when we release a new catalog, I do have a lot of events coming up. And I also have, trying to pull this up big screen, I also have a promotion going on this month for anybody who wants to host an event. So whether it's Make a Take or Facebook Party, let me know and we will get you on the board. Okay, so yeah, that was like my update 101 real quick, guys. So if anybody is new, is joining, hi, I'm Jen. I am your friendly neighborhood chalk couture designer, mom of 3. I live in upstate New York, and I'm excited to have you here. I love meeting new friendly people. Tonight we will be playing around with our Club Couture transfer. This is an exclusive B-size transfer that I love to test our reusable theory on month after month after month. I actually get this at the beginning of the month and I use it for about 2 weeks. So I make like 10, 12, 15 projects with it. And I just love creating over and over again. I showed you guys these earlier. And what I did was I used this transfer and I made 2 of these signs. So I have already used it 6 times. And I'm going to use it another 3 times tonight. And then I was thinking, well, it's time to move on. Let's start using some different transfers just in case you're not a club member. But I kind of like this transfer, so I might even come back to it later on this month. They say 12 times per industry standard, and I always test our Club Couture transfers. I love them. So tonight is no different. I am going to go ahead and get started because sometimes I do get chatty. There's just so much cool stuff I want to share with you guys, right? I need to learn to chat and create at the same time. So with your Club Couture transfer, I'm going to go ahead and put it on our Aiden board tonight. This project is going to be so cool. I'm so excited for this. What I'm doing is I am using our magnets. Did you guys know we have magnets? Comment below if you knew that we had magnets because you're kind of like, well, what do magnets have to do with anything? Guys, I'm about to show you what magnets have to do with it all. Okay, so I have our beautiful Aiden board here. I love this board. It's 9 by 12. This came in my new designer kit. It's funny because here we go with this. This is a $70 board. but you can actually get the new designer kit for $59. And it comes with this board plus all different kinds of pastes and transfers and things to get you going in your new business, or even just as a hobbyist who likes to save money. But it's funny because this is a really favorite board of mine. We have little magnets. They come in packs of 12, I believe, for like $2. Super cheap. But I just put one of those right on a simple surface. Okay, this one's a circle. What I'm going to do is look. Brilliant. It gives it like a 3D design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the strawberries on the surface, and then I am going to do the sentiment raised up. You need to go for right now, please. And then I'm going to put the sentiment raised up on top of this. No, Lincoln, come on. Alright, guys. Sorry. That's what happens when your office is in the back of the house, right? I even have a door. I even close the door. Doesn't keep anybody out. Okay, so he can't come in tonight because I'm going to show you guys 3 projects tonight. So I got to stay focused. We will have, if you want to actually see him create, I have a video a couple of weeks ago where he came on and created with me. So it does happen. Not tonight, though. Okay, so I'm going to take, with your Club Couture subscription, you get candy apple red, eucalyptus, and a black. I love that you always get a neutral, and it's never just black and white. Like sometimes you get shimmer golds, sometimes you get silvers, you know, depending on the season. This season happens to be obviously July, so it's a summer season, so the candy apple is like really perfect for that. Plus, if you're like me and you like to save, then you can save your paste sample and bring it right into the fall. Okay, because red doesn't go away, guys. Red is here to stay. You see it from now, like, all the way through till you see pastels at Easter. Okay, so never hurts to have some candy apple red. Let me go all the way down, making sure that you get all, it's like, I'll show you when I flip this up, because you have the strawberries, but the strawberries are really cute because they're like in an oval frame. So you really got to go around and get them. So I'll show you this. Right? Super cute. But you see how it's like an oval and it gets skinny and then it's not. Go down through, make sure your whole entire silk screen is covered, and then we are going to peel it right up. I'm going to put that there for a minute. I am not going to wash this, but I did decide that I like the long way better. What I'm going to do, so I'm going to lay this right on here, and actually let me show you a little trick. You guys ready for this? You never know when I'm going to pop out with a trick. So let me show you a little trick here. This is my Cricut light pad, and we're going to just hook up, because this is how Cricut works. I don't know if it still works like this. It's been a while since I bought Cricut. But look, okay, so we're actually going to do this again with a paper project that I'm going to do in a minute. But look, it works for this one too. And you can line up your project, and I can see the surface, and I can see the transfer, okay? And you don't have to paste on this. But if you do, it's okay because it's washable. It's kind of bright though. So just put this over here. Now this is where we want it to be, right? So now we're just going to come back through with black. Ooh. You could actually use white on this too, because it's a black surface with a white frame. So either way you wanted to go on that, that would look really cute. This kind of looks like ink. This is some nice looking creamy dreamy paste over here. Ooh, look how good it slides on. That is beautiful. You want your paste to be the consistency of like a yogurt or a sour cream. And you want it to just glide right on, okay? If you have our inks, that's kind of what you want the paste to look like. You can just add distilled water or leave your top off, depending on if you need it more moist or dry. Okay. This, look guys, this is, I look so far away because I have my water bath out tonight. We have a lot of new people in the groups. We have a lot of new people following, and I wanted to kind of do it like all at once here. My squeegees, I'm a hot mess when I craft. if you haven't noticed. So what I like to do is just keep a water bath right here. It's usually right behind me on a little stand, belongs just to the water bath and towels. Tonight I have it out though so I can show you, but all of the sticky stuff that can like get on my project with my fingerprints, it all goes in there. All the squeegees, all the transfers, it all goes in there. And just don't worry about it right now, it's okay. Come back to your project. Remember, this is still wet. I have a heat gun, but I'm not going to mess with it because we don't need to. If you are at home, you absolutely want to heat set it so you're not touching it and dragging it around. We're on live though. So, there it is, guys. How long did that take? That did not take long at all. I think I talked like 3 times longer than that project. It's always a good thing, right? Okay, so here we go, back over to here. What I'm going to do, I tell you I'm a hot mess, so I'm going to move my electronics real quick. I'm going to take my board eraser and my fuzz mat. Love both of these things, swear by them. The fuzz mat has a fuzzing side and a terry cloth side for drying your transfers. One side's for fuzzing it before you use it, and one side's for drying it. Of course, right? We've thought of everything, guys. I'm telling you, this is a company for crafters, by crafters, featuring crafters, right? Let's go. And wipe this right off. This comes right clean. I've used other things. I've used Mr. Clean Magic erasers. I've used like regular, I'm cheap. So I've used like microfiber washcloths. Then you realize that you don't want to suffer quality. Okay, so what I did was I then switched to the board erasers. Okay, the Mr. Clean Magic erasers, I swear by them, they're brilliant. I have 3 kids, I love them, but this has something magical in it that really helps with these transfers, and it gets the ghosting or the color off your transfer. Okay, when we wash them, what we're really looking for is just to get the paste out of the silk screen. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Look, I'm telling you, I use this all the time. It doesn't really matter about the discoloration. What really matters is that you're cleaning that silk screen. So that's really where the design is, right? So let's go ahead and dry this off. Okay, so I just take it, I wash both sides with the board eraser. Board eraser almost always clears all of the ghosting off again. It's great. You can see, like, it's still super sticky. I'm telling you guys, this is like, what'd we say, 6, 7, and then I did another project and I erased it. So 8. We're on 8 now with this sucker. And it's still super sticky, like I can't get it off my finger. Okay, so let's keep moving. How many do you think we can do with it? I'm gonna keep track this month. Oh, you know what, guys? While I have this here, I just put all my tools. All the tools are made with silicone. So I just put all the, I prefer the mini squeegees. Those are my favorites. But I'm little. I'm only 5 foot tall. The big squeegees are good too. They're about this size. Okay, then we have all sorts of accessories and tools, but all of them are made with silicone, so you just put them in your $3 bin from Target with some water in it and a board eraser in it. The board erasers they last forever too. I buy maybe like 3 or 4 a year, and I create every day. And they come in packs of 2. Super affordable. Then you just dry them up. Okay? The big thing to do is make sure that your transfer is dry. And again, this can be applied right back to the backer sheet. You're going to put it sticky side to the shiny side of the backer sheet. Okay, one side is shiny and one side, see, I even write back on them. One side's like paper. Don't put it to the paper side, put it to the shiny side. Okay, but don't do that yet. Keep it out because we're still crafting. Oh, I see you. Hey, Joe, I see you. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope that I am close enough. I feel like I'm far away because I was doing this. But let's keep moving along, guys. So the next one I'm going to do is the board and base. Now this is going to be my hostess incentive for July. So make sure to contact me if you're interested in an event. And look, guys, we did this like a month ago, and it just came right off. I didn't even need the board scraper. And then you take your terry cloth side, and you just dry it. How's the weather down in Florida, Joe? It's really hot up here. It was like 85 today, but it feels much, much hotter. I know you guys were getting a lot of heat. Okay, so with this one, another favorite thing, I need to dry this. I don't know what happened here. Another favorite thing for me to do is to use pieces of transfer. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to use the middle, but since it is a board and base, man, that light pad really helps with these transfers. Since it's a board and base, we're going to move it up, almost to the top. And I am just going to do this in white, keeping it super simple, right? This is going to look cute though. I have an idea. As I'm over here quietly crafting with you guys. I'm going to take these strawberries and I'm going to put them on my base. Because why not, right? So that looks cool. But now, yeah, I bet. Hot, hot, hot. You guys have the ocean though. Have you guys taken the boat out a lot? Go out there and enjoying the water. That's what you have to do. Okay, so I'm taking my little strawberries. And we're going to do, we should do red on these, right? Ooh, I don't know, girls. Lay it down. My transfer is getting a little like, hey, I don't want to stick to that wood surface. It's kind of really rough on me. We're going to work from the middle out, though. And then kind of like up and off. So that way you can make sure that you're going all the way to the edge with it. Once you put the paste down on the transfer, it almost like seals it so it stays a little bit sturdier for you. Working from the middle, just make sure that you're not going to move or like skip out on the edge. Okay, so everyone got their fingers crossed? Are we ready? Let's see how this came out. Oh, I like it. Okay, so this goes right back in the water. We got one more project to do, but I want to show you this. How stinking cute. Guys, check this out. Look, I have two now. I think I'm still doing good on time. I stopped chatting so much, so I think I'm still doing good on time. Yeah, so these are our Club Couture. This is our Club Couture transfer this month. And that is just a monthly subscription program. So you pay $19.99 a month for it, and you get exclusive deals and discounts, like reduced shipping. You get the B-size transfer that's not on the shelves, and it's in season, so it changes every month. And then you get 3 paste singles. So it's really good for anyone who loves deals, because like right now you're getting 40% off bundles if you're a club member. Plus you're getting $5.99 shipping, like no matter how big your order is. So if you love deals, or anyone that just kind of likes to create but doesn't really like to put a lot of work into like going to the store and picking out the projects, they just kind of want something simple and easy and in season, something that they can change up every month. And then it gets delivered right out to you, so it's nice and easy. I use it the first 2 months, like really heavy. I love using it. Again, I just like to see how many uses you can get out of it, and it's always such a fun design. And then I share some videos from Chalk Central, and they do a lot of events with it at the beginning of the month as well. So there's really tons of project ideas with it. Still going good, guys. It just didn't like the wood. Okay, so our last project. No, I stuck my finger right in the strawberry. I'm telling you, you gotta watch me, guys. You gotta watch me. Forgot we even did that. That is a cute one, though. I'm excited about that one. Let's not put it in the front. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is get my light pad back out. Ooh, ready? No? Not magical tonight, guys. Okay. What I am going to do is shut this off for just a second so I can talk to you. Back in my scrapbooking days, before the Cricut, I would like make albums and scrapbooks and stuff. Give me a yeah if you're from those days. Okay? Because a lot of you guys are. But we would do something, like initially you would put together a scrapbook page, like an 8 by 12 or an 8 by 11. See, I don't even know. It's been so long, guys. Or like a 12 by 12 album, and you would do the whole page. Well, then it kind of transformed into like digital scrapbooking, but it never took off because people like to be creative. Like you want to sit down and you want to piece things together. So that never really, I mean, it took off, and there are people who do it, but it was a very slow growth on that. So then what they did was they created almost like, do you remember the old baseball cards? And you would keep them in binders and you would have pockets that you would put them in. They created something like that called pocket scrapbooking, okay? And it comes in various sizes, but it's just pages for your album that break out into little cards. I don't know, guys, let me see. Let me see if I can pull one out for you real quick. See, there's like all sorts of them. And I don't have any decorated right now because it's been a hot minute. But you just slide them in. And then the whole point is that they're like 2 by 3 or 4 by 6. And that your pictures are that size. So there's no extra work. It kind of makes it easy. Everything just slides and drops into place. I thought that it would be fun to make a card using a chalk transfer. Okay, so the initial idea came from pocket scrapbooking, but these little cards, you could also just take and create a bunch of them and just send them in as notes. And put them in an envelope and ship them to go. These are such standard sizes, and you can get like 50 for like $2. And they're just cute, and you can decorate them just like a card, or you can use them in your scrapbooks, and that's okay too. Or your travel journals, or anything else. Okay, but this is what I'm using tonight. I am going to put it on my light pad so I can see what I'm doing and line everything up. And then we are going to craft away. I got a couple of crafting embellishments out tonight, guys. Gonna go back to the heydays and do a little bit of scrapbooking tonight. Okay. What this is on? I'm thinking in a red. Red is my go-to tonight because those strawberries are just so cute. But this one has actually a red border. So that's why we're going to do this one in red. Now, if you are using a new transfer, I suggest that you fuzz it really, really well before you put it on the paper. Again, we're testing this one, right, guys? We're on, what are we on now, like 10? So we're really testing this one. This one's loved. It's still sticky, but I don't think we're going to have a problem with it on the paper. And we don't. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the water. I am going to dry this, and then we're going to embellish it. Super simple, way easier than a full-size album. When we used to do swaps, I love paper crafting because the girls are so sweet. We used to do swaps where we would just make a whole bunch of these pockets and fill them with embellishments and send them out. And it was a really fun thing to do. I'm gonna try this real quick. This actually worked out really, really nice on this card. This is what it looks like so far. I have some craft glue. And I am just going to just embellish. I had the layout, but then you gotta kind of check it again after. Afterwards, right? Because what if it doesn't work anymore? Uh-oh, like my glue. Oh no! Hokey toy to the rescue. We're really having glue problems here. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I just need a little bit. Okay. It's funny that it's the glue that doesn't work out of all the things I've used tonight. I think I want this cool side. So it had this red side and it had like polka dots and stitching around it. And then it accidentally fell and I found this side. And it's like blue and it will really break up the red in this. So what I'm going to do is just stick it right underneath that doily I just put on. Clean off the back. I put the glue like I put the glue on without even thinking where I was going to put that. Okay, and then we're going to have just two little, these are just chipboards that come in like a chipboard pack. Right from the craft store. Super simple, guys. I don't make it super complicated. Okay? Except for when I glue it to the table. There you have it. Isn't that so cute? Who would have thought that you could make this from the same thing that you make this from? Like seriously, guys. So versatile. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out. Make sure to follow along for more crafty inspiration. Join the VIP group. If you need the link, let me know. We have tons of great events coming up in July, so I hope that you go over there and check them out. They are on the in the group. Okay, so most of them are private set. So that's that for tonight. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys, and I hope you have a great Thursday. I'll see you next week.